It's Eileen with Big again, and I was doing a little more thinking while it was uploading, and I have a couple more thoughts because it seems a lot of times I for sure, and most of us, we identify problems and we don't have an idea of what kind of a solution we might want. And I was thinking about what response I would like to see, for instance, when that doctor was complaining about, not complaining, saying how they didn't have PPE and all that. What should have happened to him and with him instead of him getting fired? And what I think should happen is, surely his company knows they don't have what they need. But let's say they don't. Okay, let's say they really don't know. When Dr. Smith goes to his supervisors and says, oh my gosh, we got all these people and they're so sick and we don't have any masks and we don't have this, there should not be a need for him to go on Facebook or anywhere else and out this. They should be working symbiotically together, the company and the doctor. And the company should say, I understand, doctor, because you're out there risking your lives, all this stuff. We are going to do this. What do you recommend? What do you want us to do? And then to their highest capability, they need to do that. Now, they can't always do that. But what they can do is they can work alongside Dr. Smith and show him, follow his directives, say this is what we're doing, this is what we're trying to get, we're contacting these places to get you more equipment, and this is the leader that should be there. He should be there and say this is what we in the office are getting together to do to make sure you're safe. We're going to get these things and we're going to help with the washing. We're going to facilitate in and whatever they can, wash dishes, whatever, because it shouldn't be that the doctor has to out his company. The company should desire to work to the highest level also, because they should be valuing their precious employees and their precious patients. So even if the company is not able to follow all the recommendations of Dr. Smith and his colleagues, it should be a symbiotic, together, uniform team effort to do what needs to be done. It should not be antagonistic. It should not be. And I also think that, like I said, they need to be helping. As far as with our therapy companies, I feel first of all, at the very minimum, when you have people, home care people, healthcare people, they're going out there where people could be sick and they can take it on home to their families. It's not the time to talk about productivity. It's just not. At the very minimum, don't do that. Just leave that alone. On top of that, of course, people are worried and stressed, whatever. Also, most of the therapy companies are contract companies that work for other buildings. All right? The contract company can be trying to get PPE. I have not seen any of that. Pretty much whatever happens to you is in your building. But seeing as how you work for this certain company, they need to do the same thing that the hospital needs to do with a doctor. You need to be a team. You need to support your employees. You need to say, look, I know you guys don't have any PPE in that building. We are doing our hardest and we are going to take care of everybody and we're going to get them. And if we can't get them, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get some cloth ones. They need to show that they have your back and work together as a team. That's what healthcare needs to be, but it isn't that. What it is for the doctor and what it is for our companies is, I know you're risking your life, but you better get out there and make that money. And they're all home. I don't think that's the way it should be. If you're a leader, you need to get out there and you need to be doing what your front line is doing. A lot of people that work in management, they do have medical skills. And then they should come out and help. If you want these people to be out there doing it, You need to show your face and go out and help too. Anybody can be a CNA or help feed people. So that is the solution that I desire. I think the companies, if a healthcare person comes out and says, we don't have this, we don't have that, the company's doing this, then the company needs to go. I accept that criticism. I accept it. And I'm going to work on that to the best of my abilities. I remember reading about a few years ago about a hospital that got a lot of lawsuits about when things went wrong and just things went wrong and patients were hurt or whatever happened, and they changed their strategy. So instead of lawyering up and denying everything, they tried going to the patient and say, you're right, what happened here and what happened to you was wrong, and we want to make it right, so we're going to, whatever the financial settlement might be or whatever, but we're going to accept this and we're going to make it right by you, and we're going to use your situation to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And they said that in this study, the lawsuits and all that and their output went down, I don't know, 60%. I'm making that up, but a lot. And I really think that is how healthcare in general and our companies need to look at this. Partners. Okay, Dr. Smith, I understand these things are wrong. We're going to try and make it right. That goes a long way. People know that you can't fix everything. They know that things are limited and things aren't perfect. But to accept the grievance when you know it's wrong, don't tell me they don't know. That goes a long way. Working as a team. Okay. Anyway, that's a little positive and what I would like to see. How about you guys? All right. Over and out. Bye.